Thanks for joining me. I'm so excited to go through my planner lineup for 2025 with you. This has been kind of fun and I'm doing some different things. So I'm excited. I was measuring the same like size stack of planners this year as I did from last year. Out of the ones I stuck with, I think I started with like maybe 9 and there was 6 I think that I really stuck with, and so I'm gonna just go through those while I show you what I'm using this year. So I think I'll start with I'm going to start with some of the things that worked last year that were not the plan. So it's kind of planner and journal. So I wanted a nice daily journal where I could just write a little bit about my days. And so I had found this one from Corky Cup Collective, and I absolutely loved it. I love how it said 2024. I think it was meant to be a planner, The Adventures of. But I liked using it as a journal. It had like the fun moon cycles and little I am statements you could use for affirmations throughout the year, plus just a bunch of other like wonderful things, like a letter to write yourself in the beginning, some things you wanted to do throughout the year. I did some tracking here of my migraines. The beginning of each month had space to write. So I love this, and if there was a version that said 2025, I probably would have just got that. But she decided not to do planners anymore, so there is a blank version of this. So if you're like, ooh, I would love, oh, this is a page I did. But if you're like, oh, I would love to have something like this, and you feel like you would totally use it, check out Quirky Cup Collective. There is an undated version of this. But I wanted a dated one, and I wanted my 2025 to look different from my 2024. So I have this guy here, which is from Moon Phase Studios, and also a gorgeous journal. One of the things I liked, because I do love the moon, is that it just talks a little bit about the moon cycles in the beginning. So this is going to be my journal. I also, one of the things that I love about the journal, other than some of that information in the beginning, and it also does show you like each day where the moon's at in its cycle. The beginning, I like this paragraph format, so I'm not looking at the whole week at a glance like I am for the other one. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday here, and Thursday through Sunday here. But I do like that there's more space to write, because I kind of felt like I would have liked a little more space to write in the other one. And on the new moon, or the beginning of the fresh moon cycle, it gives you like a whole page. So, and I like, so this one happens to coincide with moving into the new year. So it starts on the new moon, not the new year, and I think there's 13 because of that. Anyways, so or is it every Monday? Maybe every Monday is bigger. Never mind. No, it's Tuesday. Anyways, I haven't really looked at it yet a whole lot, but I can do a full flip through if you guys want, but it's beautiful. It looks like there's different color pages for the different moons, like pink moon during Aries, which is kind of fun. So yeah, they're all, anyways, if you guys want a full flip through, I will do that. But I think this is going to be a perfect replacement for this one, and I'll just keep it by my bed, and yeah, it'll be my journal where I write in the evening before bed. Okay, another thing that worked out really great from last year was my health tracking journal, and I liked having it in a separate thing than my planner. I felt like that was really helpful. So with my health tracking, what I did was I took pieces of an old planner and put it in a notebook. So it has some things, like I did like a little weight loss tracking, where I was just writing where I would hopefully lose weight throughout the year. I am, if you haven't watched my stuff before, going through some health struggles, and I definitely am planning on losing weight as I start to feel better. But, okay, so I don't use a horizontal, but I thought, hey, this works great for just daily tracking of my symptoms and things like that. So that's what I did. I think I had 4 of these things left from last year. So I just did a Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 with these pretty dividers from a planner that I had last year, since horizontal ended up not being my thing. So so I just kind of covered up the dates and wrote how I was feeling. And I think by the 4th quarter, I had gotten this notebook, but to replace it for the year, but it was 18 months. So I just started in with like October, November, December. I don't know if I'll use the monthly pages for anything, but I do love these for tracking like what my symptoms are on a daily basis. Or if I'm feeling great, I want to write that down too. I'd love to have a whole thing of I'm feeling great and energetic today. So the other sections besides the daily symptoms are, I kept a health history in here, my physical therapy exercises, and then just a supplements thing. So anytime I start using a new supplement, I write about it, write how I'm feeling, or if I go without a supplement for a little while, I also put that in there. So this is perfect. I'm just going to use, I'll just probably transfer the health history, physical therapy exercises, and supplement sections into this new one for the year. I just thought it was gorgeous and picked it up early in the summer. And like I said, I don't know if I will use the other parts like this. I don't know. Maybe I'll think of something to do with them. I could track something. If you guys have ideas, let me know. Oh, I guess I could do a little flip through of the pretty things in here, because I do think it's super pretty. Grow through what you go through. It's blank. Live in the moment. Another blank one, but they're so pretty and sparkly. Be present in the moment. The purpose of life is to live a life with purpose. Stay humble, work hard. I mean, these are gorgeous. I just didn't really get it for the dividers because I was just mainly using it as a functional thing. Do something that will impact, something today that will impact all of your tomorrows, which, hey, taking care of my health does. Oh, that's funny. That matches the back cover exactly. Be patient and trust your journey. So that is my new health tracker, symptoms tracker kind of thing. So this also works really good for me to keep by my bed and just write in my weight in the morning and how I'm feeling. And then if I need to update it throughout the day, like, oh, I ended up taking migraine meds or something, I can put that in there. So that is staying the same. And then the other thing that is staying the same is my daily grind planner, because I love it. It's been really, really helpful. And there are parts of the year where I was not using it. I was just not feeling up to it. And I love that it is, let's just see here. I can find some blank pages. I love that it's undated, so you can do that. You can just use it on the days you can do it. So one of the things I love about this is you can set goals for the beginning of the month, 10 goals, and then write. And they can be whatever. Like mine right now are all about, let's find, where's my, December, behind the December tab. It's kind of like bullet journal / not, because you don't have to put all the things in yourself. I do like things to be consistent, and I do like all the colors. So I usually take a highlighter and just do all the colors in the beginning. But then I can put like what I'm working on. Oh, I haven't really filled this out yet because December has been wild, but you know, if I'm doing something for, here, let's turn back. So creative expression, you know, things like setting up my planners or decorating, losing weight, which I'm going to focus on 4 pounds a month because I feel like that is doable. And over a year, that would get rid of most of the close to 60 pounds I gained during the pandemic. When I got so sick. So home and family, like whatever's happening then. Like right now I'm focusing on holidays, doing college prep stuff with my with my youngest, who is the oldest child living with me because my step kiddos are younger. But anyways, my youngest. Finances, like what am I doing to make money that month? Rebounding, because I'm trying to do remember to do that every day. I'm trying to remember to stretch morning and night, do some self-care, just making sure I do things I enjoy. Projects like decluttering or organizing the office, rest and connect, making sure I'm doing something that I'm either just resting or connecting with somebody. So I love the daily grind planner. I'm trying to think if I have one. Okay, yeah, here's some that are filled out where I put what I did, and then if I did most of it, or I'm just gonna do it tomorrow. So it's just it's a to-do list, but it's a prioritized to-do list. And so I'm gonna stick with that. I have this cover I'm gonna be using. I'm not sure. I think this was supposed to be the outside cover with which is cute. I love what it says. And then with this on the back cover, but I want this to be what I see when I open it. So that is going to be my front cover. I probably will put like, I don't know, some pretty stickers on here so it's not just black candles. I like a witchy vibe, but that might be just a little too dark for me. Maybe some butterflies. All right. Anyways, so when we open it up, it says, she remembered who she was and the game changed. And then all the dividers have cute little things like that. Like, tell me I can't. And that's why I will. Because I deserve all of it. That's why. Dear me, don't fall back into old patterns just because they're familiar. Love me. And never feel guilty for setting boundaries. I'll protect your peace. So some of them, like this one and the first one, are probably the ones I relate to the most right now. But I love this as my inside cover. I think I'm going to take these discs, though, and put them on here because I think it would be pretty with the candles. Anyway, that's working. That's going to stay. That's something I can, pack around. It's easy to use. Slightly bigger than a classic Happy Planner, but smaller than a big one. So one other thing that I was doing last year that I don't think I'm going to continue this year, it had mixed success, I'll just say that. I have this beautiful, beautiful planner that I got from Happy Planner with this extra cover from Jane's Agenda to protect this cover, but also because they just looked really nice layered together. And this was my, and I didn't even write my name. It's such a pretty one. I got it because it was pretty, even though, like, I don't use dashboard, and I'm like, I'll find a way to use it because it's so pretty. I kind of did the same thing this year. This is my I'll figure out a way to use it because it's so pretty one. So if you guys have ideas for how to use a skinny mini, please drop them in the comments. But so this one, I did figure out a way to use it. I was so excited. I was reading this book, Self-Knowledge and Healing Through the Wheel of the Year, where this lady who was a psychologist and noticed her clients kind of were dealing with the same issues on the same days of the year. Just made this book where it has, stuff to read, but also a little prompt to write for each day based on what she found her clients were generally dealing with that time of year. So I was using this as my healing journal. And sometimes I wrote in it, sometimes I didn't. Sometimes I just did a tarot thing in it. But I love the idea of it. This is kind of how I was doing it. It was like with each question. And then I was also putting my meal planning, which didn't really make sense, but it was nice. And so like if I didn't write anything, I might just sticker it. But I just didn't do as much as I wanted to with it. And so I think, you know, I may try again later. I do love the book. Every time I did actually do it, it was so helpful for me. I just had limited energy this year. So we'll see. Okay. And then this one is kind of a combination of something I was doing this year, but I mean, because it is from July of 2024 through June of 2025 kind of thing. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love all the dividers and all of the decorations. And I was like, I'm going to use this for my Swedish journal. But I haven't done any Swedish practice, so I'm going to just move the months around and try again. I mean, I can't say I did none. I did write, what did I put here in the beginning on some paper? I put like how to do my vowel sounds. So I really do want to understand and be able to speak a little Swedish when I go back to Sweden, because yeah, I just do. So this will be like, you know, as I'm feeling better and have more energy and I get back into doing Swedish again, that's what this one is going to be for, is practicing Swedish. Alrighty. So I got this beautiful custom planner from Happy Planner to use as my planner for the year, my main planner. What do people call it? Catch-all. And it's gorgeous, and I've done a flip through, so if you want to see a full flip through, you can do that. They're customizable, so you can put whatever format, and I love the, what do you call it? Hourly. Oh my gosh. The hourly format as my main format. It's just what works for me. If we look at my planner from last year, I kind of did mood boards on the currently page, and then that really did use the hourlies. So, oh yeah, this wasn't a hourly planner. This is me combining, I think, a monthly, an hourly, and something else. Anyways, just because, you know, you can switch the calendar part so easily, and I wanted this part of things to follow up on. And usually, let's see if I can find a month where I had more that I wrote down. Oh yeah, usually I would put like things I was working on personally, family, finance, creative, and then, you know, whatever I wanted over here, maybe bigger projects. So as you can see, I didn't always write in that section, but I did really kind of find my groove with the planner, the hourly part of it, where I was decorating, putting boxes around appointments, writing in things that I was scheduling to do. So, I mean, it really, hourly is my jam. So that's what I was using, and I wanted to use hourly again this year. And that's why I got this guy. But now I'm going to tell you a little story. Because I was using this throughout the year, and this is basically a planner, or not a planner, just a bunch of inserts that I had gotten in a box from the Happy Planner. And so one was on nutrition and one was on budget, and I found myself using this a lot, and I really loved it, and it really worked well. And so, but I was thinking maybe I want the budget in my main planner. And so my planner kind of got super full. Here's my current planner with my beautiful Jane's Agenda cover. So it's a fatty. I mean, it's full. It's on expander discs. I've got a section for like budgeting stuff. I've got a section for holiday stuff, and it's fat. And I was just thinking about, as I've started holding some Mary Kay appointments in here, you can see I even have a parties section, about what I've done in the past 24 years of my business. And pre-pandemic, I always had what I would call a brain book and a planner. And the brain book had the things like when my parties were, like my vision board and stuff like that. And so, and then the planner, of course, was me coordinating all the different parts of my life, because I was a single mom of 4 and doing my business, and trying to stay healthy, and all the things were in one. And so I just was thinking, you know what? I want to try going back to that and having a brain book and a planner. So that's what I'm going to do. And I saw this gorgeous, well, I didn't think it was gorgeous. I thought it was but ugly. Sorry. But the Laurel Denise planner, I loved how it has where you can flip through. I'll put some pictures, but how you can, it's each tab is a month, and you can just flip the bottom half, which is the hours, or, well, I would use it as hours. It could be to-do lists, whatever. But I didn't realize that I've seen Laurel Denise stuff for a while. Didn't realize they had a portrait, which is about the same size as a big happy planner. So, being as I thought that would actually be great for me, because what I've found myself doing with my current planner is, like, I do have a tab for the calendar, for the month, for my week, to go back to my to-do plans. It's just was kind of getting a little overwhelming with all that flipping around. And so to be able to look at your month and your week and your to-do list all at the same time was what really attracted me to the Laurel Denise planner. So I've ordered one. It should be here any day. Well, actually, yeah. I mean, really quick shipping. I'm impressed. But I'm using this as my space holder for the Laurel Denise because I don't think I can do the florally cover. I know a lot of people love it, and it's hardbound and it's spiral bound and all that. I'm probably just going to take off the coil, washi tape the middle, or, washi tape where the little holes were, and then punch it for Happy Planner and throw it in this gorgeous cover that I got. When I started doing disc planning, I started with a big, and where did I get this? Sincerely Inked. I got this one on Etsy, and I thought it was so gorgeous, but I've never really used it because probably right around the time I got it, I switched to using a classic. So I'm going to be back in a big. I just put a couple, like, oh my gosh, you can see 2021. Yeah, I had gotten a, I think Martha Stewart planner, which was nice. There was nice things in it, but, and it was just a notebook, but I liked having these where it talks about the birthstones and the zodiac signs, clothing sizes and conversions. Now this I got on Temu, I think, and they don't have it anymore, but I loved it and I wanted to put it in the front. And then I just put some like dot grid and line paper, just hardly anything in here. So that's really thin. So I can attempt to throw the Laurel Denise planner in here. Although, I mean, I'm hoping I can keep it on those small discs, the mini discs, because I don't want to have something that's huge and chunky, which is why I stopped using the big in the beginning was because it was not only big, it was also always thick and chunky like my current planner. So this will be my planner, and then this will be my brain book. Except for, well, no, that's not right. This will be my planner, and my brain book is gonna go in my big Jen's Agenda thing. So, I mean, taking out just the calendar is not gonna do a bunch, but I'm gonna use it like a seasonal notebook. If you go back and watch any of my videos when I started using this one as a seasonal notebook, this I'll update the covers seasonally since I have all those gorgeous Jen's Agenda ones. And really, I don't need planner guts because it's going to be, you know, different inserts or just note pages that I have for the different things that I'm using. So so I don't even need planner guts for it, and hopefully it won't be this fat and heavy, but if it is, it is. But I just wanted to have that separate planner and brain book. So that is my goal. Now, what am I going to do with this? Because it is so gorgeous. And I was so excited to have a custom happy planner. Well, I think that what I'm going to do with this guy is take out the pages, because I don't need the pages. The dividers are all double-sided, which I love that about them. It's the same on either side. And then I think I'm gonna put some note paper, just like that. And then this is going to be where I do my creative journaling. So I'm gonna use it as creative journal. So, okay. That's the plan right now. Follow me through the year to see how that changes, but hopefully it's gonna work. So I've got my planner, my brain book, creative journaling, my health journaling, my goal planning, possibly Swedish, and then my moon journal, which, yeah, so how many is that? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe, but only one planner, and it's tiny. The rest of this is journaling and tracking, goal setting, and really the brain book I would call project management. So how are you guys using things? Do you have more than one notebook? I'm guessing if you're watching my channel, you do, because we love our plannels. I made a new word, plannels. We love our planners and our journals and all of our notebooks. We're just planner girls. So thank you so much. This is kind of a long one, and I'm so excited to do the setup video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, one other thing. I saw this on Live Love Posh, and I was watching her video of flip through of it over and over like it was planner porn, and I'm like, I've always loved the quad line idea. I don't know what I would do with it, but I just got it, and it's just like, just touching it and looking at it. I love the fonts. I love the paper. I love that the ink is like a dark gray instead of a black. I just love so many things about it. So what would I use this for? I don't know. We shall see whether I use it for anything at all. But I did love, I love the fonts. It's so pretty. I like how it starts with the word of the year, bucket list, and goals, and this vision board. I may just put all of this in my kind of creative and goal journal. 2025 plans, year in pixels. I love all of this beginning stuff. When did I last? I've wanted a page like that. Annual bill tracker. I'm thinking I will pull this apart and use it in my various planners. But the little monthlies, maybe I could use it in my bills. But yeah, I don't know what I would do with this other than plan dinners on this part, but okay. That was my little extra. Live, love, posh. I love your stuff, and I'm going to use it more often because it's just like, oh, planner porn.